reason I'm starting this channel, mainly this series that I'm going to call Millennial Money, is because I've seen so many of my friends making a good amount of money, but they kind of still stay in that same place where, they're still not investing in the right places, not really sure where to put that money. So the reason I wanted to start this channel. I've been watching a lot of Graham Stephan. I read a lot, believe it or not. I make time for it. It's something that's very important to me. And the first book I ever read was Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I read it maybe when I was 15, again when I was 17, again when I was 20. I read it a couple of times in college just to kind of keep that memory in my head about the importance of that book. If you haven't read Rich Dad, Poor Dad and you really want to get into investing, whether it's real estate, stocks, learning why you need to spend your money a certain way compared to how people are spending it, it's a great book to read. It is the staple of anything and everything financial, and I think it is one of the most sold books. So, Millennial Money. What exactly are we talking about? Millennials have been labeled as that lazy generation. We kind of don't get credit for the things we go through. The inflation rates, still working off of minimum wage and still learning about how to make money. And that's where I really feel like college failed. Most of us that didn't have a business major, weren't finance majors, weren't accounting majors, or didn't have wealthy parents who taught us everything. We've kind of just got thrown out into the real world after college and then learned, wow, so I have no idea how our parents did it. And that's because, well, their dollar went a lot further than ours. Our parents grew up in the generation where they could buy a home at 19, 20, 21, 22 years old while making $30,000, $40,000. And now people who make $60,000, $70,000 are maybe struggling to find an apartment. Most of my friends have roommates. Not a lot of them can afford to have their own place. And again, I do have some friends that are well off, and of course, they're entrepreneurs. Some of the things that this channel is going to focus on is, one, credit scores, learning how other people spend their money, learning how millennials our age, and if you didn't know, millennials are somebody that's born between 1981 to 1996. I was born in 1994. I'm 24 years old, and this is probably the first year where I've taken that step towards financial freedom. I haven't done a lot towards becoming financially free, and that's kind of why I wanted to start this channel. A lot of YouTubers that I do see end up doing well, and then they add YouTube on top of that just to talk about their success. And well, honestly, I'm nowhere close to that. I just started investing in my first Roth IRA. I want to buy apartment complexes and invest in real estate and invest in small businesses and anything like that. And well, to be honest, I haven't. This might be my first year where, I reached my 6-figure goal. And to be honest, last year I did not hit it. I work in real estate, and my side hustle is that I tutor kids. And there are some months where I make more money tutoring than I do selling real estate. There are 40,000 agents in Houston. So luckily I work for a very big team, and my team leader does a great job that I stay on top of my game, and I'm in a really good position with my team this year, along with working side by side with my team leader, so I can really learn the ins and outs of real estate. And trust me, it's not what the TV shows you see at all. It's not showing somebody a house and it's $1 million and they put in an offer and it gets accepted, and the next day you have a $30,000 check. Nothing like that. And I really wish these TV shows would show the reality of being a real estate agent. People message me all the time, especially my friends. Hey, I see you doing pretty good in real estate, pretty well in real estate. And I want to learn the game. I want to learn how you're doing it. And I just kind of chuckle and I'm like, hey, I'm up at 6 a.m. answering emails. I'm showing houses till about 7, 8 p.m. Then I go tutor. And luckily I still get to work out every single day, which is something I really want to do. Millennial money. So I'm going to talk about credit scores. Where should we be putting your money? How to make extra money. If you're not spending your money well, I really want to go over, kind of break down your finances and say, hey, this is what you should be doing. And again, this is based on what I've read from Tony Robbins, Gary Vee, Ryan Serhant, watching YouTube videos and just over and over again and really learning what this financial freedom means. This is my second YouTube video, so I apologize, if the quality's not good, and I hesitate a lot. Again, I'm a rookie. This is only my second video. My first one was to introduce myself to the real estate world. So, and if you're still watching, thank you, and make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, because I think I only have 12 subscribers right now, and a like button goes a far, far way. I'm trying to grow my channel, and I don't plan on ever starting to sell stuff or anything like that. I want to use my channel so I can help people my age and people maybe older and people maybe younger really learn how to make money. I'm going to go over side hustles, start interviewing people who are in their 20s and doing fairly well. And there's going to be another portion of my channel where I kind of focus on the real estate side, some home tours and everything like that. The main purpose of this channel is just to talk about millennials, what we're doing differently, what we need to do differently, the impacts of social media, which I think are pretty big, and through my investments as I make them. Again, I haven't bought any investment properties, and when I do buy an investment property, I want to go over the mistakes I make, being a landlord, kicking out tenants, how I got financing. Those are such big deals, and there's so much that us at 22, 23, 24, 25 years old don't really know. And yeah, people can say, you have YouTube, you have all this access to it I didn't have at my age when I was 40 or 50 years old. And to be honest, it's not really ever introduced to us, and social media gives people the idea that, hey, you can work a 9 to 5 and make $10 an hour and go buy a Lambo. We're kind of the hated generation because we figured out how to make money with cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. We've figured out how to make money on Amazon and sit at home all day and put in 2 hours of work. Penny stocks, YouTube. People make a lot of money through YouTube, and and I feel like the older generations kind of hate us for that, but they had the same opportunities that we did. So, if you've been watching so far, I really want to thank you, because this is the start of Millennial Money.